You seem like a fun crowd. I guess we'll find out. Right. I was doing a show in upstate New York. They were not fun at all. I got heckled the first time ever doing a comedy set. I was complaining about being in America. I do that at times. And this guy from the crowd was like, if you don't like it here, why don't you just go back to India? And I was like, I'm from Bangladesh. And he was like, yeah, wasn't that part of India before 1948? I was like, oh my God. A racist was well versed in the history of colonialism? That's crazy. I was so worried. I'm like, they're reading up on us now? That's exciting, but sad and scary at the same time. So, I drove here to this show. I drive in the city. And it's a problem because I have road rage. But I only rage on the road. I never rage inside. I was driving my mother to the airport and someone cut us off last second. Like I had to brake, like I'm gonna die brake, you know what I'm talking about? And then I said asshole at the same time. I didn't mean to, it was a reflex. Like when you cough so loud, you fart at the same time? Right? I said asshole at the same time. And I never cursed in front of my mom, My mom was like, Shafi, he missed us, relax. I'm like, yeah, he missed us because I braked at the right moment. If someone shot at us and I was like, motherfucker, he would be like, but he missed us. You know what I mean? Like, if he gets us, yeah, motherfucker then. Right now, we're just a sweet guy practicing. You know what I mean? You gotta relax, Shafi. My mom, she still lives in Bangladesh, She worries about me. She calls me every day. Like, Shafi, there was a mass shooting. Are you okay? Like, I picked up, didn't I? Yeah, I'm fine. She's like, why is there so many mass shootings? I'm like, I don't know. Well, I don't work in policy, all right? I looked into it. Do you know the definition of a mass shooting is? It's 3 or more people. We need to change the definition of mass shooting. That's too achievable, right? You know what I'm saying? Like, do you remember the Las Vegas shooting? There was like 60 people. That's a mass shooting. Do you think like when he meets someone who's like a 3-person mass shooter, he like looks down on them? They're like, I'm also a mass shooter. He's like, yeah, barely, dude. Barely a mass shooter, dude. I'm a 60. I'm a 60 point. Or a 1.1. I had to get a visa to come to this country. Any internationals in the crowd? Woo! Yeah, were you? Oh, Browns. Hell yeah, dude. I love this. This was a good one. He didn't know. It was tweets. I don't know. Is this brown power? I don't know which one is brown power. What country are you from?
India.
And you moved here for college?
No, I just moved here a couple of years ago.
You can just do that? That's fucking sick. You can't just do that now. I didn't know. I thought you had to go through a system. You know what I mean? So you came to work, or?
No, this was my wife. She brought me here.
Did she come to India to get you?
She did, actually.
So you're an import. That's exciting. You're an import. When did you go to India, miss?
I working there.
You worked there?
Yeah.
What did you do in India?
A bunch.
I save a brown guy every year, dude. That's what I do. It's like a volunteer thing. It's a volunteer thing. We bring him to the country. This is a beautiful love. I love that. Yeah. I had to apply for a visa. During the visa interview, they asked me how long my stay was. They're like, how long is your stay? That's a good question. I wish we had that in the 1600s, when the first British person was trying to come to power. I wish we could have been like, how long is your stay? They're like 200 years. I'm like, fuck. That seems awfully long. What is the reason for your stay? Don't worry about it. You read about this for a while. I had to get the vaccine. I had to get all the vaccines just to Do you remember last year when Djokovic was trying to come to the US to play? They wouldn't let him in because he didn't get a vaccine, which makes sense. Don't let him in. He didn't get a vaccine. But then you have people in this country who can just refuse. Kick them out. But they're like, nah, we can't just kick them out. That'd be crazy. But that's unfair to Djokovic. Why can't he come in? You know, like when you go to your friend's place, they're like, yeah, keep your shoes outside. And you enter the house and you see the kid just shitting on the carpet. I'm like, what the fuck is that? Like, yeah, but they're my kids. They can shit on the carpet. But you keep your shoes outside. Thanks for letting me in, though. It's a nice apartment. It's fast Wi-Fi. It's really nice. I'm intrigued by this love, though. So, what kind of work did you do?
Design.
Design, like clothing?
No, like graphic design.
Graphic design? India needed a graphic designer? Moving to the U.S., it's a learning curve when you move to the U.S. I remember like first week in college, I went to get brunch with my roommate. I remember like he was wearing this nice shirt, you know, and I was like, oh, that's such a cool shirt. Where do you get that from? He was like, oh, it's a hand-me-down. I was like, oh, nice. Oh, yeah. Then I remember asking him again, like a few months later, he was wearing like a nice hoodie. I was like, that's a nice hoodie. Where's that from? He's like, it's a hand-me-down. I was like, ooh, hand-me-downs are doing good, dude. Then I went to Macy's and I was browsing and this staff came up to me and was like, can I help you with something? I'm like, yeah, do you have any like hand-me-downs? She looked at me like, I have downs. And that's what she was like, what the fuck you just said? And I was like, oh, I'm not from here. I grew up Muslim. Anyone else? All right. I was back for Uber with a girl, and my Uber driver was Muslim, and I felt very self-conscious. I've never felt that way before, you know. She was trying to hold my hand, and I was like, not right now. She's like, why not? I'm like, Mohammed is watching. She's like, do you know him? I'm like, I don't, but I think he's gonna tell my